What is up, IFL fans? This is me, Spectacular Pooh here, back here with a tutorial vid real quick. These are for owners right now that have this video game, that have NCAA Football 2006 for the PS2 Emulator. I repeat, the PS2 Emulator. Now, I know there's people that actually have a PlayStation 2 and they have this game, or they have this for the Xbox. Now, I'm gonna let you know, for the people on the PS2, you can still transfer saves from the PS2 memory card from the PC. Like, yeah, you could do that. You can actually do that. There's YouTube videos out there on how to do this, but these are just strictly for people on the PCSX2 emulator that wants to transfer their team that they've already created, that they made builds for, that they made a build for, following the rules of the IFL along with the playbook and stuff like that. This is how you can make my life easier by sitting up there and doing this. So I'm going to show you guys real quick. You don't even have to tell me that you want to create the uniforms and stuff like that, because you already did it yourself. So I'm just going to show you real quick. You go to game features. I'm just going to show you this as a test right here. Obviously you go to game features, school. I'm going to just create the Tiburon Sharks. Doesn't matter, just as a test. Now we're going to go ahead and create the save the school. That's what we're going to do. As you can see, it says on the top left hand side, the school's been saved. You go to load save. Let's check and see if it's there. Yes, it is there. Now, that's step one done. Also, one other thing I'm going to let you guys know of. This would save me a lot of trouble. Just to let you guys know, if you're going to create your team, and if you want your team to look a little flashy and do this and stuff like that, I recommend you do this before you guys go ahead and send me your save file. So basically, you go to your equipment and then you start making your players however you see fit, how flashy you want them to be. Let's say, okay, I want my guy to have a visor, do this, do this, do this, and then give him that. You know, do all of this stuff for any of the players you think you're going to be seeing on the field on Sundays in IFL football games, or Sundays or Saturdays in IFL football games, because this, I'll be honest with you, this would save me and it would save you a hell of a lot of trouble. This saves me a hell of a lot of trouble because I have to do this for some teams that actually do not have the PS2 emulator, either because they cannot run it or because they have the original PlayStation 2 and they don't see any reason to sit up there and grab the PS2 emulator, which is completely acceptable. So for those that do, you can save me a lot of trouble by doing this. So this is just as an example, just to let you guys know. You know, be sure to create all equipment for your guys that you want to see on the field, or even for backups. Yes, backups will see the field. So if I was you, I even create some for them too. You know, just to make sure. This is entirely up to you. But if you want them to stay the way that they are, then that's all well and good. That is your choice to do so. So that quarterback that I actually made gloves for, yeah, he's officially saved. So we already know he's in the save file. It is what it is. That's over and done with. Now, let's go ahead to the desktop capture portion, and I can show you exactly how this is done. So, from this end, I'm actually going to close out Discord here. You see NCAA test. That's what I used, and you see the time that, let's see, let's refresh that. Okay. Now there you go, because you refreshed it. You now see the time is the most recent time is 4:21 a.m. in the morning. So that's the recent save for our new file. Now, sadly, these PS2 saves, they cannot work directly through Discord. As you can blatantly see right here, it says the files are too powerful and that you will have to upgrade the Nitro in order to make this to work. So right now, I'm not going to pay for Nitro, and this is not that worth it in order to sit up to here and do this. So I have a better solution for you. What you guys can do is you guys can create either a Dropbox, which is right here. I'm about to show you real quick. Here you go. These two right here. You can either create a Dropbox, or you can create a Google Drive. It does not matter to me either way. You create this, and then you drag this. For me, I would say Google Drive, at least if you're a Google user, because this makes life easier. For me, I'm gonna prefer to use that. You create this, and hopefully this can make my life a lot more easier, to where you know you can just put this here, you can drag it, you can drop it here, and it'll tell you how long it would take for it to get finished. Now it'll say less than a minute left. That's absolutely fine by me because we're just using this as a test. I'm actually going to intentionally delete the NCAA test, and then I'm going to load up one of my files here as an example, just to show you guys that this worked. So right here, just to show you plain as day, remember, for me, it's going to memory card and doing all this. I'm doing this because I feel like it. I'm gonna just eject this just to show you guys, and I'm gonna put in my actual NCAA memory card here. There you go. Now this is now done. That means I can afford to get rid of this test. I'm going to do that. Okay, I got rid of the test. I'm actually going to empty the recycling bin. That means it is permanently gone. It is permanently off my computer. So I have no way of getting that file back. In fact, to make double sure, I said doubly, the hell, like that's a word or something. Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell happened there. I hope nothing happened to my stuff while this was going on. Alright, nothing happened, so it's cool. So basically here, I'm just gonna load up everything from here, if at all possible. Okay, no, I don't have to. Cool. I'm gonna load up everything from here on my end. Sorry about the Discord stuff. I don't know why that came up the way that it did. In fact, let me see if I can get rid of that real fast. Okay, cool. All of that has gotten rid of. Now let me go ahead and load up a random school. Now yes, these are the schools right now of the owners that are actually created. Besides the flight one, these are the 3 schools right now that have been created. I'm just showing you guys this to let you guys know this is what you can do right now. Continue without saving. Yep, those are the settings. Those are rosters. Those are everything that's here, right? And this is only one memory card. Everything that I just loaded up, it is all right here. Everything except the Tiburon one. Please ignore that one. I can actually load up a Dynasty right now to actually get rid of the Tiburon one right now. In fact, I might as well do this just so this saves trouble, and I won't have to worry about this any more than I have. So let me go ahead and load one up real fast just to fully let you guys see that this thing does work. Come on now, come on. There you go. I don't know why that messed up like it did, but you know, it's slow moving here and there. It'll be slow moving here and there. Just like starting this Dynasty up. I should have done that earlier actually. Just to fully, well, it already is fully erased on the computer. It's just not fully erased from the game because the game still holds on to it as a temporary file until you load up something like a Dynasty, and then it'll get rid of it entirely. Now it's going to load up all of this stuff again. While this is going on, we're going to actually go ahead and, you see how this is uploaded? Okay. This is uploaded. We're going to download this file here. I'm going to download it anyway. And for me, personally, I'm going to put it in the desktop area just so I can see it. But I already know where I am going to put it. Or, better yet, take that back, better yet. You put it in the PCSX2 area. You put it in the memory cards area. And this is exactly, for me personally, this is where I'm going to put it. This is where I'm going to put every NCAA team that has been created via the IFL. I'm going to put it all right here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and make a folder for this and call it IFL teams and name it as such. So here you go. We got the NCAA test here. We're not going to do that. And for me, let me do one more thing. Let me check. Create a school. As you can see, you don't see the Tiburon team anywhere. That's because it was a temporary file and it's all gone. Let me load this up again. Let me actually put in the file that we just downloaded. So yeah, from the file that we legitimately just downloaded, delete the format memory card. Okay, I'm actually not going to do this just in case I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to touch it. Okay, memory cards. Okay, it actually is there. Okay, cool. 4/11/21, last modified. Alright, well, let's find out and see if this is the one that we were looking for. This should be that one that I just downloaded, because I'm not sure right now if they kept that or not, but we're about to find out. And as you can see, valid, and the Tiburon school is right back in business. We're going to load up the school. There you go. The school has been loaded up. Let's check the rosters. Let's check that quarterback that we actually did edit. As you can see, he's right here. So there you go, people. I'm sorry it just took 11 minutes, but I hope this was worth the trouble. And there you go. So for any IFL team that has the PCSX2 emulator, what this tutorial did is just basically me showing it technically by myself, but this is something that you can do that can make the league and make my life a hell of a lot more easier to do. Now you guys can go on ahead, create your own roster, create your own equipment for your players, create your own builds, test your builds out until you are finally finished for what builds you got in mind. You can finalize it by sending it over to me, sending the equipment guys that you want over to me, and we can get this league rocking. You know, I can go ahead and do the rest. Till then, I will see you guys next time. Peace.